Police Brigadier General Lawrence Coop, Deputy Regional Director for Administration, will give the welcome remarks.
Before you that you would endow us the endurance and the strength to fight all forms of criminality with tactical competency and firearms proficiency. Grant us also the perseverance and discernment to use our skills in the service of your people. In a very special way, we consecrate to you our beloved Chief PNP, Police General Camilo Pancratius P. Cascolan. Let your blessings be upon him, that he could continue to lead us towards the betterment of our service in the glory of your heavenly kingdom. Grant all this, we ask and pray, in your most mighty name. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated.
And now, Police Brigadier General Lawrence Coop, Deputy Regional Director for Administration, will give the welcome remarks.
Check mic test. 1, 2. Yan.
To our guest of honor speaker, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, who will be properly introduced later. Our very own Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan, sir. Our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, sir. RDO, Police, the Chief Regional Staff, Police Colonel Ramila Sacolyes. The Acting Chief Directorial Staff, soon to be Police Lieutenant General Joselito Veracruz, sir. The Director for Intelligence, Police Major General Ferdinand Divina, sir. The Director for Operations, Police Major General Alfredo Corpus, sir. The Director for Logistics, Police Major General Angelito Casimiro, sir. The Director for Police Community Relations, soon to be Police Major General Rudela Sermonia, sir. The Director for Controllership, Major General Emmanuel Luis Lico, sir. The Director for Research and Development, soon to be Police Major General Dennis P. Agustin, sir. The Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Police Major General Amando Clifton Impiso, sir.
Bakit bawal?
Director Daipo Western Mindanao, Police Major General Jose Chiquito Malayo, sir.
Anong bawal dyan?
Thank you, sir. Director CIDG, Police Major General Joel Napoleon Coronel, sir.
Ngayon yan, nakalive.
Director Civil Security Group, and the former Regional Director of PROCOR Cordillera, Police Major General Israel Ephraim Dixon, sir. Director Chaplain Service, Police Brigadier General Jason Ortezo, sir. Staff of PDEACAR, headed by its Regional Director, Hila Castro. Members of the PNP Officers Ladies Club, led by Mama Amelia Cascolan. Members of the regional staff. Chiefs of the regional support units. City Director and Provincial Directors. Members of the Regional Advisory Council, headed by its Chairman, Mr. Rinaldo Bautista Jr. SWAT challenge competitors, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it is with pride and honor to welcome you all in this most awaited event, the closing ceremony of the PROCOR Cordillera Warriors SWAT Challenge 2020. Parallel with the other skills enhancement program of our regional director, in compliance with the 9 strategic thrusts of the Chief PNP, a 3-day SWAT competition was conducted, which was participated in by SWAT teams from the 6 police provincial offices, Baguio City Police Office, Regional Mobile Force Battalion, with 2 guest teams from the Special Action Force and Kara Training Center. I also want to give the warmest welcome to our guest of honor speaker. Thank you very much, sir, for coming to grace this ever momentous occasion. Indeed, you made this activity even more fulfilling and significant. I am confident that every team did its best in this challenge. As Howard Cosell said, to quote, "The ultimate victory in competition is derived from the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best and that you have gotten the most out of what you had to give," unquote. I can see those exhausted but contented looks in you. Your performance showed that we met the purpose of the competition, which is to prepare you for the real game, the fight against terrorism. The tactical competition is done, and you have showcased your peculiarities through the various scenarios which determined your response capability. Terrorism is real, insurgency as well, and other forms of criminality. You have undergone this activity, and I believe you have enjoyed the pressures while learning some techniques to effectively address a crisis situation that requires tactical police intervention. This activity is not only designed to determine the best team, but a great opportunity of honing your skills through teamwork with the application of the technique and tactical procedures. It also fosters a better team integrity
Thank you so much.
and nurtures camaraderie.
Thank you so much.
These are genuine yardstick of success in dealing with any terrorist outfit. So everyone is a winner here. Once again, welcome to this ceremony. May this closing program be a foundation for more PROCOR SWAT challenges in the future. And for now, we can say that PROCOR for the National SWAT Challenge. Salamat, kinaimbag nga aldaw tayo amin.
Thank you very much, sir, for that heartwarming welcome.
At this point, let us watch a 5-minute video presentation of the SWAT Challenge conducted from October 15 to 16, 2020 at Dam 2 Philex Mines, Itogon, Benguet.
Sabing, ha? Streaming.
How this course is designed. It will make you think na yung basic na dala yung equipment, kulang yan. Pag ikaw pumasok sa isang gera, kailangan dala mo lahat na equipment mo. Depende kung ano yung condition, yun dapat yung dala mo equipment. Hindi ko mo, makikita mo na araw, hindi ka magdadala ng flashlight. Hindi ko mo, nakikita mo ng araw, hindi ka magdadala ng thermal. Dahil hindi mo makikita kung ano yung papasukin mo. What are the days that you have to use your iron sights? Objective of having red dots is for faster target acquisition. Para makita nyo, look at each other's equipment, look at another equipment, and realize that dapat may driver. And dapat ganun yung topics na driver. And therefore declare the SWAT Challenge 2020 of Police Regional Office Cordillera open.
Salamat sa pagpalakpak.
We come to the highlight of the program, which is the awarding of winners of the SWAT Challenge. Winners will receive a trophy and a cash award from the Chief PNP. May we invite our guest of honor and speaker, Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan, to present the awards. He will be assisted by PROCOR Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, and members of the command group.
Let us start with the different stages of the SWAT Challenge. The champion for the close quarter battle course is Kalinga PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Ernesto Gaya Jr. They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos. Kalinga PPO is also the best team in uniform and equipment. They will also receive another trophy and cash. The champion for the pistol course is RMFB 15. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant MacLean Atma.
Sa Cordillera.
They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos. For the rifle course, the champion is BCPO.
Cordillera.
The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Ariel Langawan.
Dua na ito sa dua.
They will receive a trophy and a cash of 10,000 pesos.
Abdan sa ito dua.
For the sniping course, the champion is Abra PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Kevin Balogan.
Thank you po. Mga
They will receive a trophy and 10,000 pesos cash.
nagtamsak dyan.
Abra PPO is likewise the champion for obstacle course. They will receive another trophy and cash. For the night firing course, the champion is the 14th Special Action Battalion, South PNP. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Jerwin Senas. They will also receive a trophy and a cash of 10,000 pesos. For the team versus team, the champion is Benguet PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Arnel Abellera.
Good afternoon po sa ating lahat.
They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos.
Yan ang live ko.
At this point, for the man versus man for senior officers, the winner is Police Colonel Reynaldo Pasiwan.
Region 2. Yan po Baguio Benguet. Yan. Mga Ilocano.
He will receive a trophy and a cash of 10,000
Yan
pesos.
po.
For the CQB pistol for senior officers, the winner is Police Colonel Alan Reyco.
Lagay na special.
Chires Mar.
He will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos.
Plaque of recognition is presented to the following for actively participating as guest team during the conduct of PROCOR PNP SWAT Challenge. Cordillera Administrative Region Training Center. The plaque will be received by Police Captain Darwin Resile.
Iyon, taga-Abra
Yes.
din ako, host. Ayan, taga-Abra. Meron silang SWAT, yung Abra. Ayan, Abra. So, magalag sa akin.
Third run out.
Fourteenth Special Action Battalion, South PNP. The plaque will be received by Police Lieutenant Jerwin Senas.
Second run out.
So, what's an end viewers natin? Teka lang yun, kala ko kasi wala akong viewers. Kasi na-live ko to, sabi ko na live here.
Let us now proceed to the overall results. The third runner-up goes to Benguet PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Arnel Abellera. They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos.
Okay, maligay.
The second runner-up goes to the 14th Special Action Battalion, Special Action Force PNP. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Derwin Senas. They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos. For the first runner-up, this goes to Abra PPO.
Uy, first runner up.
The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Kevin Banlogan.
Yan, first runner up. Abra.
They will be receiving a trophy and cash amounting to 20,000 pesos.
Laki-laki, malaki.
To be received by Police Lieutenant Maclean Atma and the Battalion Commander, Police Colonel Mario Matmas Jr. The overall champion goes to IMF 315. They will also receive the perpetual trophy and cash amounting to 30,000 pesos.
Tsaka yung natin ay champion challenges.
Dalangan na tayo may picture.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let us give all our winners and participants a big round of applause.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We will proceed to the raffle draw. It is a Taurus G2S caliber 9mm single stock polymer pistol for backup carry from the regional director. May we invite Police General Camilo Pancrasius Cascolan to draw the lucky winner among the participants.
Madamigay, kumusta madamigay ang ngayong ano mo?
Abra PPO. Okay. Initials, Staff Sergeant. Initials, GTT. Golf Tango Tango. Sino yun? Jean Tejero. Jean Tejero. Baka mo marupasap niya eh.
Ito talaga ng Abra. Sa Abra pa naman.
We have another raffle draw from the Chief PNP. It is a Glock 17.
From the Chief Philippine National Police, Glock 17 goes to KPC. Police
We have
Captain
another,
Daryl Rosile.
Raffle draw from the Chief PNP. It is a Glock 17.
From the Chief Philippine
Thank you very much,
National
sir.
Police,
Congratulations to our
Glock 17
winners.
goes to KPC. Police.
At this juncture, our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalanawan will do the honor of introducing our guest of honor and speaker.
Pulis Cordillera ko'y respetado, responsable, disiplinado. These are the 3 puntos of our guest of honor and speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never pronounced so many letter C's in one sentence. The first Cordilleran Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police General Camilo Prancasius Pascua Cascolan.
Wow. Siya pala ang Chief PNP. Ay naging Chief PNP ng
Please take your seats.
No? Siya po yung isa po lang ang magulang. The first Chief PNP ng Cordillera.
That's how we do it in Manila, with the indulgence of everybody. Actually, we spray the mic first, then remove our mask. Depende rin. Baka baka nasa loob ka. This one is open and it's okay. But I know that Baguio City really observes all anti-COVID procedures and protocol. Team PRO1, we are proud of you. PROCOR, PROCOR. Bakit Pro1 na sabi ko? Team PROCOR 1, I was asking, you are Regional Command 15 pala, no? PRO 15. Diyan nahihilo ko minsan. But as a Cordilleran and as a citizen of Baguio City, I'm very, very proud of you. And give yourselves a big, big hand. Yung naghahari dyan na Commander, please give Tikas pahinga. Sino ba nandyan? To your regional director, our host, no other than Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan. Of course, his DRDA, Lawrence Coop, no? Brigadier General Lawrence Coop. Pag tayo nag-uusap, pwede na nating alisin yung police. Diba? So, Brigadier General Lawrence Coop, of course, your incoming Brigadier General John Chua, sorry. Your Chief Regional Staff, Ramil Sacules, all the members of the PROCOR Command, from your Chief RPRMD down to the RPSU, Cordillera, to your provincial directors, yung malakas, mangaya at mayabang na PCD ng Baguio City. Sabi niya, sir, champion kami. Siya lang pala yung champion. Colonel Alan Reyco, nandun sila. Of course, your PD Abra, Colonel Christopher Acop. PD Apayao, Colonel Byron Tegiin. PD Benguet, Colonel Elmer Ragay. PD Ifugao, Colonel David Mariano. PD Kalinga, Colonel Vicente Limong. PD Mountain Province, Colonel Homer Penicilia. And the Force Commander, RMFB 15, Colonel Mario Mayames. To all the awardees and to all SWAT members, congratulations. Give yourselves a big, big hand. I would like first also to introduce my dream team. Of course, the dream team involves everybody, all members of the Philippine National Police. And if I may, I want to introduce the members of my dream team. Nandito pa ba si Jojo? Wala na, no? The command group is busy, that's why nauna na sila doon. Your DC and DSO is working.
Good thing BPI.
I would like to introduce first the Director for Intelligence, Colonel Major General Ferdy Divina. Your Operations, the DO, Director for Operations, Major General Alfred Corpus. Your Director for Logistics, Major General Lito Casimiro. your Director for Controller, no? General Ringo Likop, Major General Ringo Likop, your Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Major General Clifton Empiso, your Director for Police Community Relations, incoming Major General Rodel Sermonia, Director of the Civil Security Group, ayan, kung may mga baril kayo, doon na kayo dumiretso na magpa-LTAP at saka magpa-license. Major General Efrain Bong Dixon, your DIPO, supposed to be DIPO Northern Luzon na siya. Kaso nga lang, nagkalabulabuan, so we want our best for the Philippine National Police. That's why we have to transfer him again to Western Mindanao. No other than your Director for DIPO, Western Mindanao, Major General Chiquito Malayo. The Directorate for Research and Doctrine Development, no other than incoming Major General Dennis Agustin. O nga pala, kanina pinakilala ko siyang anti-cybercrime group.
The world
Sorry,
is changing, and we know we can't face it alone. Good
Of
thing
course.
BPI has always...
Hindi ito, our day will never be complete if we do not do the sign of the cross and pray before and after our daily activities. Incoming Major General Jason Ortizo, no? Di ba? Pwede rin. Of course, your host, the Regional Director of PROCOR, no other than Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan. And his wife, Pia, is here. Of course, my wife, Bing Bing, is also here. And my son. And to all those, our advisory council from the PROCOR, may we, everybody stand, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. They say that tumulong daw ho kayo sa preparation ng PROCOR. Thank you very much, ma'am. To all the other guests, visitors, the officers of PROCOR, the men and women, the uniformed, the non-uniformed personnel of PROCOR, all other guests, you SWAT members, congratulations for being the best, and that's why I'm proud to be a Cordilleran. Give yourselves a big, big hand again. Okay. Alam nyo, there are a lot of things to do in the Philippine National Police. A lot more. But we have at least maybe some initiatives with some of the issues and challenges that the PNP is facing every day. That's why we have come up with what you call the Enhanced Managing Police Operations when I was still the Director for Operations in 2016 to 2018. Maybe everybody knows. The Enhanced Managing Police Operations is actually an experience that I had for more than 25 years in the field. And I hope that you would be able to read it with passion so that each one of us will be able to survive our day-to-day activities. I will not delve much about it, but I would just want to state the significant activities that we do in EMPO. First is the law enforcement activities consisting of the anti-criminality programs, crime investigation and solution, and the third one is internal cleansing. And we've been doing that ever since. The second phase is the implementation of security measures wherein you have the target hardening, border control, social investigation, community partnership, and the deployment of resources. The third one is one of the most important thing in the police operations, which we call information operations. Without this, we will not be able to win the hearts and minds of the community that we serve and protect. Number 4 is red teaming. Red team challenges the strategy. The strategy is actually made by whom? By the blue team. Yan yung 1, 2, 3 hanggang IO. After red teaming, if once you have already seen the lapses, lahat ng mga potholes, etc., you now combine with the blue team and make contingency planning. And when the contingency plan has been finished, everything has been patched up, you now go to what you call simulation exercise so that everybody would know what to do and how to do it right. And after which, if your station is already safe, secured, everything has been done well, simulation exercise has been good, you now go out and fight the enemy. And that's what you call the offensive stance. The offensive stance consists of 2 factors. One is a tactical and operational offense. The next one is the legal offense. Kaya nga, every time na we go out, we arrest people, we should be able to file cases against those people that we arrest. Kaya nga kung minsan, sinasabi nga natin, kung beat patrol ka, at least siguro maybe, you should not be spending as much as 12 hours patrolling your area. You should at most have 8 hours. Doon lalo na sa Kwana, lalo na sa NCR. You should at least have 8 hours to do your beat patrol. After your 8 hours doing your beat patrol, you become reserved for another 4 hours. That's 12. Pero yung being a reserve for 4 hours doesn't mean to say that you just relax. No. You document all that you have arrested. You inquest them, you file cases, inquest them, put them to jail. You present them to the court. That's what the 4 hours really is. And at the same time, become a reserve force for those who are then on duty, those hours. Very, very simple, but sometimes very hard to comply. Kasi kung minsan, matitigas yung ulo natin, hindi natin pinapansin. Akala nyo siguro, robot, akala ng tao, robot tayo that kakayanin natin for 1, 2. Maybe you could go on beat patrol for 12 hours and then go on off-duty for another 12 hours. But if you do arrest from between 8 to 12 hours, ang mangyayari dyan sa'yo is, madadagdagan yung oras mo mag-inquest, mag-document. So yung 12 oras mo na duty, magiging 16, 17, 18 hours siguro yan. And when you go home, all you have to do is really sleep. Okay. Anyway, that is what you call the enhanced managing police operations. After the offensive stance, you just have to do one thing more. You have to get feedback from all the organizations that we have. JPSCC, RPOC, NALEC, JABRAC, yun na yun. And when you do it again, you just do it continuously. That is the enhanced managing police operations. All you have to do is really sleep. And in between the EMPO, read in between those lines, and you will be able to get the administrative response that we need for our operational activities. That is why ang AOPB, based it there, tapos. Wala ka nang iisipin pa. No? But I will talk much more about the 9-point strategy.
Thank you so much.
The 9-point strategy is actually a thrust that everybody would have to know. First is decongestion. Decongestion, ang ibig sabihin ng decongestion, palabasin natin yung mga tao. Overcrowded tayo masyado. Siguro ang kailangan natin, tulad ng krame, alisin na natin ang dahil po sa krame, ilabas na po natin, ilagay po natin sila sa kanilang kanya-kanyang areas. That's why we have Daipo West Mindanao. Soon, Major General Malayo will go back there to Western Mindanao, and he will have to establish the camp for the Daipos. Maritime will also go out. They will be at Calatagan, Cavite. Yung HPG at saka PSPG sa Clark. Yung SAF. SAF has to get out of NCRPO. Alam mo kung ako, ilalagay ko kayo kung saan yung kalaban. But considering later on that I will be discussing SAF as delineated responsibility for anti-terrorism, it would be very different now. No? Yung EOD K9, dapat ilabas na rin yan. Yung all others that are not supposed to be inside Krame should be out. And that would include, of course, even the logistics service support, wherein your depot should be far away from the populace. Next, after decongestion, is the facility development. First and foremost, we need to have PNPA and NPTI improved. We need to build a lot of facilities for PNPA. That is where we get our best officers. Of course, may lateral, meron ding, ano bang kwan doon? At meron ding rose from the ranks. Pero sa atin, kulang pa rin ito. Di ba? After doing so, you also have to improve your NPTI so that everybody would be able to train the best now, the best PNP that we should have. We should, as the word goes on, professionalize the Philippine National Police.
Yes.
And by doing so, we would be able to serve our community better. That is the facilities development. In Camp Krame, we dream, your dream team dreams that we would be able to put up or construct a 24-story building that would be able to house the administrative units in Camp Krame. In so doing, we would be able to decongest, remove, demolish all other buildings that are not important and come up with other facilities. That is basically one of the issues in the PNP. What is that? Yun yung quartering. We wish that each one of you, PNCOs, PCOs, NUPs, regional directors, area commands, all national support units would have their own quartering. Kung hindi mo man gagamitin, at least magamit man lang ng tao mo pag mag-i-schooling siya sa Manila. Whenever you go to your assignments, usually, what you do is that you rent houses outside of your camps. Ang problema, pag nasa ISO area ka. No? So, ang gagawin mo, matutulog ka na lang sa opisina mo, ilatag mo yung sa lamesa at doon ka matutulog. And that's what we have been doing even before. Nung tenyente pa kami, ganyan na kami. And up to now, we still do it. Why? Because of those factors that I have just told you. We wish that we would be able to come up with a lot of quarters. We would be able to come up with a lot of billeting in other areas, in other regions, provinces, and even stations. Sa stasyon kasi, pag naggumawa ka ng building, ang pwede lang matulog ay ang hepe. Why do I think so? Kasi ang may kwarto lang na matutulugan, ang hepe lang. And those are the things that we really need to look at. Third is a delineation of responsibilities. From here on, all regional offices will focus on anti-criminality. They will have 40% of their RPSBs with them to be special weapons and tactics team. Okay? But your city mobile groups will be intact and be controlled by the regional offices for anti-criminality. And you will focus much more on criminal activities, most especially with regard to crimes against persons and property. The DIPOs will get out of Krame. They will be 3 stars. They will be 3 stars and they are already 3 stars now. Lahat po ng director ng DIPOs ngayon ay magiging 3-star na. Ang deputy nila magiging 2-star. Ang XO nila magiging 1-star. And we will have to expand DIPO in such a way that we would be able to come up with a lot of positions, not only for generals, but also for full-fledged colonels, light colonels, majors, down to captain and lieutenants. From here on, there will be no TO positions for lieutenant up to light colonels, because you, light colonels up to lieutenants, are the workhorse of this organization. Kailangan magtrabaho lang kayo, huwag kayong mamblema kung saan ang TO position nyo. But you will be measured when you will be promoted to full-fledged colonels. That is why, ang kwan po natin, ang mangyayari diyan ngayon is, all entry positions for full-fledged colonel will be vetted sincerely by our SOPPBs and all other directors. Your SOPPB, Committee Alpha and Committee Bravo, admin and operations shall be combined in such a way that when you are interviewed, it will be a mixture of admin and operational expertise. Ganun na yun. Para lahat tayo pwedeng pumunta kahit saan. At malalaman na po natin kung hindi ka pwede para sa isang posisyon. There will be a career service management that would be able to monitor and supervise the career of each and every officer. Yun ang mangyayari doon. For PNCOs, you will also have a different unit that would be able to at least yung mga R1 nyo magkakaroon na ng expertise kung sa mga localization and etc. And that is part of the morale and welfare of the people. Number 4. Okay. O nga pala. Your DIPO is so strong that even in anti-criminality, they will be supervising and monitoring the regions. Ganun yun. So, your DIPOs will expand. Almost everything will be there for ISO, and this is in support to LCAC, or the End Local Communist Armed Conflict. And the anti-terrorism, SAF will be specialized in such a way that we will be training more of seaborne operations. Why? Because the Philippines has 7,100 islands. If we have seaborne in Mindanao, most especially in Zamboanga, we dream that there will be seaborne troops also in the Visayas and in the northern tip of northern Luzon. And we will expand more. The DIPOs will be assisted by at least one company of assigned Special Action Force for anti-insurgency. And we are still looking at another team for every region to assist the PROs in anti-criminality. Marami pa. And we hope we'd be able to do that, and this has to be sustained. We wish to pave the way for this because we want you to go to places wherein you would be practicing your own expertise. Anti-criminality, anti-insurgency, and anti-terrorism. The fourth one is recruitment and selection. Well, you know well that we are doing now, we have what you call yung RSS. Okay? The fifth one is reorganization and restructuring. And that's what we will be doing to create more positions, more promotions for all those incoming full-fledged colonels, light colonels, and generals. When you do that, alam nyo yung sa AFP, in August 2019, they were 120,000 strong, more or less. Ang general nila, 191.
Thank you.
Yung PNP, then, in August 2019, was 192,000 strong, 72,000 more than the AFP. But we only had 146 generals. And by expanding our structure and our reorganization, we would be able to come up with a lot more generals, a lot more full-fledged colonels, a lot more 1-star, 2-star. No? Ang 3-star, kwan na ngayon. 3 command group, 5 DIPOs, so we already have 8. 8 3-stars that will be filled in, 5 of which will be coming from DIPOs. After your reorg and reorganization, you have what you call yung Bayanihan 2. Yung Bayanihan 2, ang mangyayari dyan, we will commit ourselves to the barangays. We will go down to the communities so that we would be visible. visible to the community that we are serving. We will be establishing assistance desks in barangays. Kung hindi kaya ng barangays, i-cluster natin. And response team should be strategically located in these areas. And we hope we'll be able to do that continuously and be able to sustain it. Second to the last is the enhancement of your morale and welfare. We are hoping that everybody would be performing much more better kung maganda rin naman ang binibigay natin sa ating mga tauhan. Lalo't lalo na, tinaas na po ng Presidente ang ating sweldo. I believe that by doing so, we would be able to adhere and be able to commit ourselves not to be corrupt. Let's rid our organization of corruption. Let's rid the community of illegal drugs. And as always, when we operate, let us follow always the rule of law, not violating human rights. Our internal affairs service will be strengthened, and I recommend actually that IMEG, or the Integrity Monitoring Enforcement Group, will be under IMEG, but that's still under study. Tinitingnan pa natin kung kailangan nating ilagay doon. And last but not the least, yung sa moral and welfare, I think you've heard about localization. Localization just simply means to say that you will be transferred in or near your areas of residence. So sa lahat, karamihan ng mga na-assign doon sa malayo, karamihan nagpapa-assign ko hindi PROCOR, PRO2. If not PROCOR, PRO2, which means to say almost 50% already of the population of the PNP consists of Ilocanos and Cordillerans. Yan ang totoo doon. And maybe soon enough, it will be 60-70%. Kasi marami pong nanggagaling lalo na dito. You will see Cordillerans not only in Region 1, in NCR, but you will see a lot of Cordillerans in Mindanao and in the Visayas. And we are proud to say that they are one of us. And last but not the least of the 9th point of strategic thrust, we will continue on with our Patrol Plan 2030 and continue to institutionalize each and every unit. And we hope that with the Patrol Plan 2030, and the 9-point strategic thrust, our Philippine National Police members will be respected, be responsible enough, and be disciplined. To all of you, let us continue to lead and mentor our people. These are the virtues that we need from our leaders. We need to emphasize this fact because we would want to maintain our integrity and credibility as an organization, as a law enforcer that serves and protects the people in our community. Sana po ay patuloy nating tulungan ang ating mga kababayan, tulungan po ang ating mga kapulisan. Sana po kada po isa sa atin may mabigay na magandang alaala para sa ating mga tao na sinisirbisyohan. Sa inyo pong lahat, I want to say I am proud to be a Cordilleran. I may be the first Cordilleran to be the Chief PNP, but I expect more from you now. You will lead the PNP soon, and I enjoin you. I wish to enjoin you just to follow what our organization needs. Responsible, respected, and disciplined Philippine National Police members. Sa inyo po lahat, mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you very much, sir, for that very inspiring message. Please be seated. As an expression of our gratefulness for your visit to PROCOR, sir, our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, will present a Cordilleran headgear and sibat as token. The headgear is a symbol of a chieftain. And the sibat symbolizes authority. Likewise, a picture frame containing a picture taken during the arrival honors is also given. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
At this point, let us all rise for the singing of the PROCOR March. Thank you. Please be seated. That concludes the closing ceremony of the SWAT challenge, but please remain for a while for the next activities. Meanwhile, may we invite our Chief PNP, Police General Camilo Pancrasios Cascolan, sir, and our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, and the PROCOR Command Group for a photo opportunity with our SWAT challenge participants.
History tells us a story on why there is rebellion in the Philippines. The communist rebellion in the Philippines is an ongoing conflict between the government of the Philippines and the New People's Army, which is the armed wing of the Marxist-Leninist Maoist Communist Party of the Philippines. The conflict is also associated with the National Democratic Front of the Philippines, which serves as the political wing of the CPP. It is the world's oldest existing communist insurgency and is the largest, most prominent communist conflict in the Philippines. But the government never stopped hoping for a peaceful country, and it is in doing its best to address the problems that our countrymen are experiencing and hopes to help those who were misguided to come back to the fold of the law. Today, we have with us a brother and a sister who wish to come back and build a new life.
A team leader and S4 of Team 2, Platoon South Ilocos Sur, Kumiteng Larangang Guerrilla, SIS, Ilocos Cordillera Regional Committee of the Communist Party of the Philippines New People's Army, identified as Jomar Tumbaga alias Michael, also known as Jomar Tumbaga E. Ganado, was listed number M8 as team member of Team 2, Platoon 1, Platoon South SIS, Kumiteng Larangang Guerrilla, South Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Cordillera Regional Committee of the official periodic status report of threat groups for the second quarter CY 2020. And his party wife, whose true name is Gretchen Junicio E. Andason, who assumed the moniker of GM or Gian, was listed number M23 as member of Team 1, Platoon 2, Platoon South SIS, Kumiteng Larangang Guerrilla, South Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Cordillera Regional Committee of the official periodic status threat group report for the second quarter calendar year 2020, respectively surrendered with firearm and explosives to the police under the Police Regional Office Cordillera on October 15, 2020 at Barangay Cariquitan, Conner, Apayao Province.
Their decision to abandon the armed struggle due to the hardship they experienced inside the underground movement and life in the mountain is of arduous toil, strict schedule on family visitations, inadequate support provided by the underground movement, and citing the lack of food, to clean their name from the records of authorities and return to the folds of the law and live peaceful life together with their 8-month-old son. The surrender of the 2 NPA cadre was done through the efforts of the Regional Intelligence Division of Police Regional Office Cordillera under the supervision of Police Colonel Reynaldo Pasiwen and guidance of Regional Director Police Brigadier General Arwin Santa Ana Pagkalinawan. At this point, may we request Police General Cascolan to lead the recital of the denunciation of membership to CPP-NPA.
No mabalin nga ingato yu ti kamutyo. Ti karit ti panang ibabawi iti suporta iti NPA. Ikarik nga agbalin anapudno iti gobyerno ken kadagiti umili iti Cordillera babain iti babae. Panang panaw ko iti nalimed at tignay ken maikaniniwas akapanunutan dagiti terorista anangalilaw kinyak natibker a panangibabawi iti suporta iti CPP NPA ken kondinarek dagiti kinadakes ken kinaulbod a panangawis ken karkarida italok ti kapiya ken panagduras iti pagilian makitulungak iti kapulisan ken daduma a panagkabagi tilinteg amang ripuog ken manglapid iti panagtingnay ti CPP-NPA tumulungak ang mga mangida tandudo iti panagboluntaryo babain iti panangipaay ko iti umno nga impormasyon kadagiti panakabagi tilinteg tapno agbaligi tilaban iti terorismo ken kinaranggas aramidak daytoy asipupuso kenawan panagduduwak tapno maipakitak anapudnoak iti karik tarabayenak kuma iti namarsuwa. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Baby nyo. Asa yung baby? Kailan kayo kasawa? May kasawa na yan? Ato dati na yan? Video ka dito. Dahil sa ano? Deserve a better future for your para anak mo. Tatlo na ito sigwa na. Yan, dito ka. Diyan ka lang. Dapat mo kayo, Chip. Okay.
And now, Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan will present the surrendered CTG and MB firearms to be assisted by Police Brigadier General Arvin Pagkalinawan. Police Regional Office Cordillera, in partnership with 503rd Infantry Brigade, 5th ID, PA, and 702nd Infantry Brigade, 7th ID, PA, with support from concerned local government units of Cordillera, have conjointly exerted efforts to persuade those who were exploited by the deceitful propaganda of the CPP, NPA, NDF, victimizing those vulnerable sectors of the community. As it turns from calendar year 2018 to date, there were 92 regular CTG members, 139 MB members, and 25 CTG supporters who surrendered together with 73 assorted firearms and crew-served weapons as manifestation of their sincerity in returning to the folds of the law. We would like also to announce that a cash assistance will also be given from the Chief PNP.
We will now be moving on to the ceremonial burning of marijuana plants and other drugs. The burning of illegal drugs and marijuana plants will be spearheaded by our Chief PNP, Police General Camilo Pangtracios Cascolan, our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, and Director 3, Gil Cesario Castro, PIDEA, Acting Regional Director. To be burned this morning is a total of 168,468.775 grams of marijuana amounting to 19,738,404 pesos and 3 centavos. These are pieces of evidence for the cases from RTC branches 3, 59, and 61 of Baguio City, RTC branch 8 of La Trinidad, and RTC branch 36 of Bontoc Mountain Province. 7 of these cases are already decided, while 2 are still pending. Let us now witness the burning of marijuana plants. Let us now proceed at the Maringal Hall for the inauguration and unveiling.
Sa Maringal pa. Ang dami pa.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Okay.
Picking.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
Request backup! Initiate retreat! resurrecting soon. Request backup. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Resting at the bottom of the sea are cold bodies of the ocean is not just
Your team destroyed a turret.
time to change my northern veil.
Initiate retreat. Your team destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been. An enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret.
It is who we are. Tides rise, tides fall. This is the way.
An ally has been slain.
Rat is the face to